All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. Dr. Rob Kiltz. It is the Fertile Fireside Chat. It's mostly everything fertility, but we're going to be talking about our fasting challenge, the carnivore challenge, the keto challenge, the life challenge. I'm in the Pottery Studio today in Skinny Atlas, New York. I didn't do my 5 a.m. today, but I was on the carnivore, the UK carnivore summit with Richard Smith and Stephen Thomas this morning, but it's a 24-hour extravaganza. So again, it's the Fertile Fireside Chat, everything fertility and more. I've been in my pottery studio for the last for a week, doing a ton of cups, as you might be able to see, and you get Kiltz cups online. But I'm just sharing thoughts and ideas. A beautiful Sunday. What are we? Let's see. Where are we? The 9th of July. We start. This is the priming day. Just prime it up, eat as much carnivore, ketovore as you can, because we're going to start our fast tomorrow morning, 5 days. Next meal is Friday. Join us every day. Single speed on fat. Good morning to you, Cleveland. Good morning. Little Vonnie, Crystal, Carnivore Liner, Jenny Staples. How you doing? It's a great day in paradise. Let's see. We're getting slow and easy on the YouTube, Facebook. Julianne, how you doing? Alferic, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. Deb, the wife, Cindy Kelly, Linda McAllister, Tina Gilbreth, Vincent, let's see, Vincent Davis, Tabitha Tanner, Christina Wells, let's see, Susan Alpha Sten, and Dominique, how you doing? A great day in paradise. Let's see, Jenny Staples, good morning. R. Robert, let's see, Obregon, 56, awesome. A great day. And again, the big challenge, 5 day fasting to eliminate so much of the inflammation in our bodies, help the autophagy, kind of the clean up all the dead and dying and damaged cells in your body. It's a game changer. It's spiritual. Love, honey. Good morning. How you doing? Pottery time. Again, Kiltz has been in the studio for the last, well, I'm here quite a bit, but I've got my kiln has both been fixed. We're excited. You can see, let's see, maybe you can see them, but they're there. I'll give you a little quick little twist and turn of the studio space. Even after high fat, high protein meal, I get super hungry only after 1 hour because I'm burning fat a lot instead of carbs. You never burn carbohydrates. You never burn carbohydrates. You must convert a carb to a fat in the liver via insulin. You can't do it. But listen, if you're working at it's high fat, low to no carbs, and medium to low protein, that's the game changer. Let's see. So don't give up. Just keep on practicing, Carnivore Liner. You're doing good. Let's see. KT Miller, Valentinov. Good morning. Let's see. Jeannie Staples, how you doing? Let's see. Mari Jev DW123. Aline Iasi. Hello, Brooklyn, New York. My parents are from, let's see, where's the beach down there? One of the beaches down there in Brooklyn. Lou Man, hello again to you. Smidgen of your interview this morning with the fellows. They were great, weren't they? Sprinkle Junkie. Noel Batista, good morning. Spirit Junkie again, hello. And Jolene Afakir. Again, it's a Sunday morning. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you inspired by? I'm a fertility physician. I talk a tremendous amount how to reduce inflammation, which ultimately is the cause of all of our diseases in all of our bodies. It really is as simple as that. And I know Sunday is kind of a tough, challenging day. I'm working to move my Sunday 10 a.m., but I haven't quite landed on the date yet, but it's coming. It's coming on thyroid medicine for hypothyroidism. I think you want to use either the Armour thyroid, a desiccated thyroid. If you go carnivore, which is fatty meat, eliminate the lean meat and get rid of the plants. That'll help fix your thyroid problems. But more and more evidence is actually pointing out that our TSH is not the best measurement for thyroid disorder. Free T3, T4, and TSH may be the way. If you have a normal T3, T4 free, TSH may be a lie, may not be that accurate anyway. Let's see, Doc, can we see the cups? Let's see. Let me see if I can get you. These are just some of the cups. And like you, they're all unique and different. None of them are identical. They're all different. And I've got my blue is my favorite. I don't even know what my blue cups are these days. But I just, so you can see, I just threw these on the wheel today. So they've got to harden up a little bit. Then I'll clean them up and trim them down. And then they get to the drying phase where they're dry, but they still could be wet and back to clay again. LDN is okay to take up to and during transfer and throughout pregnancy. Low-dose naltrexone is great throughout your pregnancy. It reduces inflammation, so I highly recommend it. And again, everything fertility is really the main part of this hour of power. 3 IUIs have been unsuccessful. Sadie Lona. Don't forget, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endometriosis. Now, if you don't do the laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, you can always do the medical treatment for endometriosis, which is either mifepristone or Lupron for 2 to 3 months. And for me, it's keto carnivore lifestyle. Again, it's fatty meat. That's the very best way to reduce inflammation in your human amazing miracle machine and increase your chances of pregnancy, either naturally or with either some intervention. But natural is what this really conversation is what we're talking about. Why does some MDs recommend carbs at night for sleeping? I don't recommend it. Again, you can have some carbohydrates. They're not going to kill you in small amounts from time to time, but every day or in significant amounts, it's not good for us. But because people don't understand that carbohydrates have no requirement in the human diet, none, zero, and it's radical, right? Check for endometriosis during egg retrieval. You have to do a laparoscopy to really see it. Although if you have endometriomas, cysts in the ovaries that are consistent with endometriomas, then you have endometriosis. That's it. Love the cups. Thank you, Susan. Again, I have lots, and you can get these on kiltzcups.com. I think they're about $20. Each one is unique, just like you are. And again, it's something that I've been doing since I was 16 with Mrs. Wong at John Marshall High School. She taught me to center myself. 1/4 pasture raised, grass fed, and finished beef coming my way this week. Nice cotton wool. Cotton W8985. Nice. Again, I don't recommend carbohydrates as a nutritional supplement to help you, but again, you can have some carbohydrate, sugar, plants from time to time, but marijuana, heroin, cocaine, cyanide, nicotine, no way, don't do it. Let's see, Nina Williams, what are your questions regarding fasting? I'm here to answer that for sure. Do you limit movement on a 5-day fast? Do you sip water? I've never fasted, but I've been seriously thinking about it. Again, I do Gerolsteiner water, and I dip salt. You got to eat the salt. Raymond Nazon, SBG, Steak and Butter Gang. You got to join Bella and the gang. And really great advice there also. Emily, Sally, Raymond, and many others that are supporting this whole fasting. And carnivore and fasting is massively amazing to me. But I think the fasting, I go to work, I do my natural things, I do some writing, some lifting, but you don't have to do excessive stuff, but the true energy for your body is your fat, nothing more. Insta story, bonjour, monsieur. Let's see, I'm wearing a CGM, so I know my glucose is raising with stress. I'm messed up. Any advice? Obvious, not handling my stress well, sticking to carnivore pretty well, new keto, BG 140. Meditation, prayer, visualization, cold water work. Get in the cold water. Wim Hof, read his books, great ideas. But I think that you're perfectly fine. I don't measure my CGMs, my weight. I imagine the beauty that I am and you are. Being overweight, fat is not the cause of any disease. The cause of disease is a plant-based, low animal fat diet. That's really it. And plants are the predators, and you and I are the prey. That's as simple. So, Sadari, I have fibroids from hormones. No, you have fibroids from inflammation. and the process of IVF and all the extra drugs and hormones can speed them along because it increases estrogen level. Let's see, should I bank more embryos before my surgery to remove them before trying another transfer? I think banking embryos, getting fibroids removed laparoscopically or open or hysteroscopically, don't leave any behind, by the way. You should get them out. And fibroids and endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome is a plant caused ovarian sickness. PCOS, plant caused ovarian sickness. That's my new acronym for that one. 5 failed IVLYPS. I have 5 failed IVFs, only 2 were achieved, but 1 ended in miscarriage. And the last one was an ectopic. What do you recommend for my 6th and last transfer? Have you had a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endo? Have you done the 2 to 3 month anti-endo protocol, the antimicrobial protocol, or the antihistamine protocol? Are you doing keto, carnivore, and fasting? We're doing our 5-day fast. Eat it up today, 3 to 6 meals. I don't care. To me, it's keto, carnivore, and reduce inflammation, 5-day fasting, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, next meal, Friday night. But look at the family building guide on Amazon. Lots of great stuff there. Lisa Sowich, how you doing? Marianne, let's see, Marith Feldmere, you lift my spirits. Thank you. You lift my spirits every day from Discovery Bay, California. Kiltz grew up in LA and lived in Sacramento area and Davis, went to medical school there. You lived in Berkeley, California. Great, amazing place. To my great, amazing friends and family members in California, a great shout out. If you're suffering from fertility issues or know someone does, we see people traveling to a Colorado office, to upstate New York, to Sarasota, all over the globe. We take care of people from everywhere. Let's see. Questions regarding fasting. Nina Williams. I don't try to do excessively more. I do my light bike riding. I do my light weights. The most important exercise is get up. Now, I've been in my pottery studio since about 7 o'clock this morning. I was on with, it's still live, by the way. Let me see. Hold on one second. Hold on. I want to get to one thing. You guys got to bear with Kiltzy 1 second. I think I got this here. Let me see. I know. Email. If you go to Stephen Thomas UK Carnivore World Carnivore Day, and you can, let's see, live stream link. If you guys got to go check it out. Let me see if I get the right live stream link. Nope, that's not what I want. Yeah, let's get it going here. You guys are amazing, and you got to check out the Carnivore stream with Stephen Thomas and Richard Smith. I think it is. I got to make sure I got the name right. You guys are great, Richard Smith. It's going on 24 hours. Check it out, and it's going to be pre-recorded and be out there. I mean, post-recorded out there for you. Can't fasting long stress your hormones. Fasting and meditation and prayer. You might go through the initial stresses because you haven't practiced it, but it will reduce the stress and inflammation. When you practice something hard, you'll build the neurons and the brain-ons and everything will be better for sure. Questions? Going through IVF with my wife, but she produces poor egg quality. Look at my stuff on Carnivore. Priming. To me, it's primed with fatty meat. Look at our ovarian bloom supplement, maybe some DHEA, 25 to 75 milligrams. Maybe check your DHEA levels. And also human growth hormone, estrase, and prometrium can all help tremendously. And serial stimulations, I think, are really good also. We accept patients for IVF that have had 4 prior C-sections. Absolutely. If you have a high BMI, you've failed many cycles, you've had multiple C-sections, we'll take care of you because you're another human being that deserves respectful, proper human care in a medical practice for sure. Love. Plants cause ovarian sickness, PCOS. That's what people suffer from. By the way, again, It's so radical and hard to believe that plants could be the predators and you and I are the prey. All right, fertile fireside chat, everything and anything fertility, but it's not for baby making only. It's for making your fertile, amazing life. Simple as that. Right on. Let's see. Maria Miller, husband has autoimmune demyelinating disease with stripped trigeminal nerve, stripped he has severe pain. Could carnivore with fatty meat help his nerve regenerate? Yes, 100%, Maria Miller. 1 billion, infinite percent for sure. Let's see. Good morning from LA. Any update on CY coming to Southern California? Andre, I am working on it. I'm looking for a spot down there. I like Santa Ana and Anaheim, but I'm open. If you know someone has about a 15, 20,000 square foot building that would be perfect for us, that's a great deal. Because remember, we are the affordable, forward thinking, integrating Eastern Western practice of medicine for fertility. And we're not looking for like the Taj Mahal. We're looking for something just perfect, just right. That's it. Let's see. How would we get vitamins and minerals without the plants? You've been lied to. Minerals and vitamins are in the meat, the fatty meat, the organ meats, the liver, all those things, bone marrow, bone broth. And bone broth is really good, as it should be the new coffee. Kiltz has been off coffee now for a year, never felt better. I've had a few cups over the time, but food freedom. And that's why fasting is so amazingly great and important. Fasting, but you'll get them again. Minerals and vitamins, you've been lied to by the lions that want to keep you domesticated and meek. Plants are the predators and we're the prey. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine are the chemicals that plants make to make you an addicted, domesticated slave, soldier, peasant, and prisoner. It's really so stupidly simple. That's crazy, but you get them by eating the meat, transferring 2 embryos in a patient with bicorn uterus. I usually recommend 1, but in rare cases 2, and maybe try to get 1 on each side if you can. Let's see if I got everyone here so far. Let's see, Jolieanne, a sprint junkie, Noel. Let's see, single smidge, your interviews with morning with the fellows. Thank you. Lou Man, hello to you. Our first ultrasound is tomorrow for our rainbow baby. Nice, 5 weeks, 5 days. Praying hard that this is our take-home baby. Stay carnivore. Do not stop carnivore, or at least keto, high fat. Work to go to 1 meal a day, 1 or 2 snacks, but we're getting ready. 5-day fasting. The last meal tonight. I don't care if it's midnight, but the next meal is until Friday, whatever time you did your last meal on Sunday, for sure. Let's see. Take home baby. Losing our daughter in January. Again, carnivore should be done throughout pregnancy, when you're breastfeeding, and when your baby's done breastfeeding, that baby should become a carnivore. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day in general. And don't forget, flatter him, feed him, and make love to him, or flatter her, feed her, and make love to her. You know what the F word is, don't you? That's it. Myfembree, LDN metformin. That's good, Nita Williams. 2 to 3 months. Carnivore is kick-ass amazing. That's the master class. Keto are the carnivores in toilet paper, I call it. Again, it's kind of crazy, but let's see. 3 IUIs. I've had all the testing normal, which you'd recommend. Moving on to IVF. For sure, let's see. Sadie Lona. Again, yes. IVF, IUI, have sex, make love, never give up, but always give it up to who? God. Roots, good afternoon. Web cell Clomid. We will provide Clomid, letrozole for men and women, depending on the reason. HCG. Go to cnlifertility.com, make an appointment. We're here to help you make your life better when it comes to fertility, but also just a fertile life. And listen, we're not focusing on just on exercise, on what you eat, but what are you doing? What are you doing your artistic self? Remember, you're an artist. You are the artist of your life, right? Roots. Noel. Yes. Okay. Again, Kiltz Cups, kiltzcups.com. You'll find them. Amanda Rhodes, how you doing? LDN is okay to take during and after pregnancy. Low dose naltrexone, SIBO. Again, it's all these bacterial infections that are getting in our bowels, and they're because you're eating a plant-based, low animal fat diet, and you got to eat fatty meat. If you're not a meat eater, well, fatty chicken, add more fat. Not enough fat in chicken, unfortunately, but ruminant meats. Again, lobster, oysters, scallops. I had a great meetup with my good friend Ed Barnell yesterday. He had oysters and scallops and shrimp and rock crab and beautiful, amazing strip steak with a great, amazing from the Sherwood Inn in Skinny Atlas. So if you're in Skinny Atlas, upstate New York, you got to check the Sherwood Inn. Ask them about their amazing, amazing fish, strip steaks. But again, I go to fatty meat. Ribeye is Kiltz's way. Kiltz's way. But you'll get rid of the bacterial inflammation by eliminating or minimizing plants, the predators. Noel, my pleasure. Spirit, let's see. Weaning on the, let's see, wearing CGM. I know my glucose is raising. We did that one already. Bonjour, Insta story. Thank you. SIBO is killing everyone because everyone thinks the bacteria and the yeast in your bowels, the probiotics are good for you. They're fucking killing us. They're not good for us. Don't do it. Eat tonight for a 5-day fast. Well, you can eat all day today. Prime it up. Look at Raymond in his chisel, and they're doing the July challenge with SBG. You got to join Bella's team for the SBG challenge. Rock an amazing team. Emily and Raymond and Sally and so many great people sharing positive ideas of your health and wellness. And the most important part of this journey is never, ever, ever, ever give it up, but always give it up to God. I'm doing a ribeye steak. Maybe I'll do a little Kiltz's ice cream tonight, getting it ready, but it's going to be water, salt, and for some of those that want to do some bone broth because they're not ready for it completely, or coffee or tea. But it's really meant to be salt, water, minerals and water, and meditation and prayer every single day. Lisa Marie, Noel Batista, thank you. 5-day fast challenge, KMT, Kiltz Mighty Tribe. We may be on this evening for a little about the Kiltz Mighty Tribe, but we'll be on tomorrow evening at 7:30. We're going to do every evening that I can this week to kind of bring us all together, encourage us for the fasting, for 5-day fast. It's the challenge, and I know you can do it because it's so hard, right? Deb, the wife, your best advice for someone who doesn't know who they are without food. I'm going to fast, but I know I will get so bored. Thanks so much. Well, you got to watch Kiltzy. You got to watch others in the fast. Google it. Watch stories about fasting. And for me, I get in my pottery studio, or I go for a walk or a bike ride, or I take a nap. Do something that's going to, and get out of the kitchen, get out of the break room, and just say, well, I'm fasting this week. I'm fasting this week. I'm fasting. And get yourself some salt, and do some salt, Malden, Redmond's, great mineral content. And the trick is salt. Deb, you're going to do it. You're amazing. And listen, this isn't easy for Kiltz either. January was my first 5-day fast. I do 3-day fasts. 2 days, the easy one. 5 days, hard as shit. But you can likely do 7 days or longer if you want. See, the body burns fat. The body never burns sugar, ever. Sorry. It converts it to fat in the liver, along with amino acids to fat in the liver. So we've been lied to. That's it. Endocrine disruptors. Do you have a book? Look at toxic superfoods. Look at pregnancy-safe-cosmetics.com. Really helpful stuff. Plants That Kill is another really great book, but there's a ton of information that, I'm sorry, the plants are the predators, and we like them because they make us feel good, because it's simply like heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine. It makes you feel good, but it's not good for you. Thank you to my Instagram participants on See My Fertility and Dr. Kiltz for stopping in. Don't forget to share, like, follow, and we'll co-follow you. We're all following together. Let's see. Discovery Bay, Lisa Sowich, hello to you. Anastasia Black, hello. KJ, good morning. Kiltz Mighty Tribe, the Meat Tribe. Let's see. Happy Sunday, fun day. Meat heals, fasting is lasting all day long. Fat is the fuel for a fertile life. Eat the fat, suppress the microbes in your gums, your teeth, your mouth, your esophagus, your tonsils, your stomach, everywhere, because they're trying to kill you. They're trying to take you down right on, just like that COVID thing, right? Let's see. For egg retrieval, will a trans guy have to stop testosterone? I usually recommend for 3 months. It's a good thing to stop, but again, you're not likely to lose all your secondary sexual characteristics. But that's what I would do for sure. Let's see. Sadara, how you doing? You are amazing. I've got keto. I've got a few books on Amazon. Just go to Kiltz's books on Amazon. Share them around. Really great. YT, how you doing? Live in Western New York. Where do you source your meat? I get them. Well, go to local farmers and local ranchers or local meat markets. Work there. I get them from our ancestors foods.com. I love Snake River. Lots of great places. Also from Hudson Valley, I get duck liver, and duck grease. Amazing. And if you have other places, YT, or you guys have places where you get your foods that you really think are perfect in the keto carnivore world, put it out there. I think it's great. Cassandra Harrington, toothpaste, no fluoride. And listen, I usually use a wet toothpaste, water, and squish it around, and that's about it. When you chew the bones, you chew the gristle. That's what you need. See, sugar in plants is damaging the glycocalyx, the covering of your teeth that make up the enamel. And then when you damage that, all the microbes stick, the sugar sticks, and it causes havoc. So again, dry toothpaste, all you need. But again, no fluoride is my general recommendation. But that's not the critical part. But you shouldn't be brushing 3 to 6 times a day. I don't even floss very often. And off the coffee, it's been really great, really great. Awesome. Natural remedies for elevated NK cells. Bee weather, absolutely. Butter, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. Fasting is lasting. Fat, eat the butter, eat the fat, suppress inflammation. But a 3 to 5 days of fasting, empty gut heals your life, heals your gut. That's what it does for sure. Natural killers and all inflammatory markers are secondary to inflammation. Do a plant-based diet and a low-fat diet. Plant-based lean meat diets are deadly for all humanity. That's it. So if I eat animal fat, I will save for you will reduce inflammation tremendously. Just leave the lard out for a week, and why don't you leave out your plants? Grind up your plants, butterize, right? Blend up your plants. Again, nut butters, you leave them out, they will go bad. That's it. Let's see, sprint chunky, go sprinting in life. Again, I love riding my bike. I go up into the hills. That's where I'm very, very best. I minimize the heavy lifting. As we age, some of the joints are going to feel it, but you got to eat the bone marrow, the bone broth, the gristle, chew the bones. That's the best. Work on that right away, and definitely heard about Wim Hof while I'm fasting. I'll start, try, change. Bless you. By the way, Sprint Junkie. Listen, we are all size, shape, age, weight, gender description, color, religion, politics. We are all human Ferraris, expensive, irreplaceable, the most valuable things in life. Take care of yourself like that temple, that Ferrari, the lioness and the lion. When you see that in the mirror, my good friend Ben Wu's always saying, God is in the mirror. 3 magic words. I am God. You are God. We are God. All is God. Life is God. And you're on this journey for how long? I don't know. You and I don't know when we're going to die. Enough of worrying about that. Double embryo transfers for travel patients that find it difficult to travel often to increase rates of success. Millilian on it. Yes, we do sometimes offer double transfers, but depending on your age, your circumstances, your embryo quality, whether it's tested or not, you can't just willy-nilly say, I want 2, I want 3. We got we got all this governmental shit that's trying to say, Kiltz, if you put in more than one, we're going to take you down. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm here to stay in the fight for sure. Husband autoimmune debilitating disease. Carnivore helps, regenerates nerves for sure, Maria Miller. Good morning, Punish 1871. Eileen Barlock. Try on a fast. Never done this before and looking forward to it. Again, it's salt and water. Gerolsteiner, some sparkling mineral water, but keep salt with you. Go like this. You see, you eliminate excess salt, but you save excess sugar. Remember, sugar, glucose is not the energy for your body. The mitochondria use acetyl-CoA, which is a fatty acid or a ketone body. That's it. And you don't have to measure your ketones. But fasting is lasting, kick-ass, amazing. The most amazing thing I've ever learned. All right, Penny Kuzel, I thought I heard you were opening a facility in Southern California. 2 years or less, we see patients getting monitored in California, bring them back. It's rocking amazing. Lisa Hill, can't fasting that long stress your hormones. It affects mine after 4 days, but I'm sure it's going right back to normal. Listen, you're searching for food and a fertile partner. Right? Food and reproduction. That's it. That's our drive, the master drive of the mind. You're always looking to look good and do all this stuff that, hey, pick me, pick me. Ultimately, this shit is amazing, but fasting is absolutely the most helpful. But when you do it with intent, meditation, prayer, cold water work, red light therapy, sunlight therapy. I'm actually, I don't know if you guys, I'm just open garage in my studio. I got the grass and the trees. It's so beautiful. I live on East Lake Road in Skinny Atlas. So blessed. Do you allow double transfer? Got that. Antihistamine protocol before egg retrieval. Love shirts. Churls. Yes. Antihistamine, antimicrobial, anti-endo. But the most thing is, I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, I'm having babies. You got to have the vitamin G, the gratitude. Look at Ben Azadi. Look at Kevin Stock on the nutrition for your teeth. You got bad teeth, everything else looks the same inside you. That's the craziness. Fasting is lasting, and women and men, reproductive age or not, can fast. We're built to get fat fast and fast for long time, days, maybe weeks in some cases. But listen, it's an experience. It takes time. It takes the mindset. I'm fasting for 5 days. My next meal is next Friday. Maybe we'll push it to 6 or 7 next time. Sarasota coming open in August. Again, I know I said July. It's almost there. They're checking the last boxes, doing the testing in the lab. Rock on. Fasting helps your hormones, helps your mindset, helps your body function better. You see, when you eat plants, they disrupt your hormones. They contain estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, and they want to take you down. Alyssa Hill, thank you for that one. Great one. Let's see. Do you all see the clay dust coming off? Yes, I got clay dust. See it? But most of the time I don't. I'm usually wet in here. But let's see. He's passionate about the clay for sure. Again, this morning I was digging deep into the clay. Let's see. Colleen Mara, hello. How are you doing? 91. Melissa, Whoa, Ford, Chick, how you doing? Have you went through Peter Attia new book, Longevity? I have not. I will do that. Peter Attia is great. For me, it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be a difficult story here, my friends. Cool it down, slow it down, and calm it down. You don't have to do a bunch of exercise to live a long time. You just have to be productive in your life. For me, it's I get in my pottery studio, I go to work. I've done woodwork, pottery, painting, jewelry, music, and airplanes. I love them. And I always train to play in the game, learning by observing and by then participating. but never stop giving up. But I will check out the longevity book there, Carnivore Liner. Again, I love people's ideas, but really the science sometimes is a little confusing to most of us. I keep it very simple: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, intermittently feasting. That's the other I, and enjoying life. That's it. My parents lived to 94, never exercised. Nope. Let's see. Alyssa Hill, sitting here with my second little CNY miracle baby, Montana. All over the country, we're seeing CNY babies. We have a great, amazing team at all our locations. Really grateful to everyone there. Thank you for everyone supporting CNY Fertility, all the CNY Fertility staff, the OR staff, the embryology staff, the clinical staff, the front and back office staff, the global staff, the financial team members, and those that help build the team even better. I started CNY Fertility Center in 1997, but I've been practicing reproductive medicine since 91 when I started my fellowship. But I've learned game-changing ideas, game-changing. Carnivore, no gallbladder, stomach issues, they will go away. Heavy meds due to back injury, ignorant doctors, for sure. Autoimmune disorder, inflammation, fasting. Carnivore and patience, fatty meat and fasting will get you there. Vernon, I used to have terrible back problems, terrible bowel problems, hemorrhoids, prostate, peeing problems, reproductive problems. But I'm telling you, when you go carnivore, it's fatty meat, one meal a day. That's the game changer, in my opinion. That's it. Prevent constipation on carnivore. Be patient, Brad. The poop will come out. Don't force it. Eventually, it'll be full enough, and your anus cannot prevent it from coming out. The problem with constipation is we think we got to have it every day, and then we try to push it out. Don't do that. Just be patient. It might take a week, and then suddenly it's shit. Where did all that shit come from? But add the fat, and the mineral water and magnesium salts, I think, are good. Let's see. My ice cream is the very best. Listen, I'm not telling you never to eat a carbohydrate. I love carbs, but I minimize to maximize. And again, you're not a carnivore. Do not do honey, fruit, or my French fries of any significance or frequency. All right. Enjoy the babies. Anastasia. Done 3 transfers. We all failed. I have done laparoscopy, stage 1 endo. We are now doing an ERA, modified natural. Dr. V said cycle was bad. Cycle was bad. We don't use the words the cycle was bad. The ERA is not necessarily accurate 100%, but whatever you did didn't work. Let's change it up. And don't forget, Anastasia, are you doing carnivore? Are you eating the fatty meat? Are you eating butter? And look at PRP, HCG, Neupogen washes, and then HCG and Neupogen boosters. And don't forget, we're lions. We're not pigs, cows, and sheep. I know, it's crazy. We'll get you there for sure. For sure. Ramirez Laura, from Ohio, to my Ohio friends, to my friends all over the globe, my United Kingdom, Ukraine, Russia, China, Indonesia, New Zealand, Australia. I got a chance to say hi to my good friend Anthony Chafee this morning. He was on the summit with let's see if I can get there. It's a great summit with Stephen and Stephen Thomas, and also with Richard Smith. Great stuff on the UK Carnivore Summit. Check it out. It's amazing. Let's see. Go to drkiltz.com for a lot of great stuff also, and CNY Fertility for even more. Prenatal vitamins are the molecular fertility supplements. I'm going to get some, again, molecular fertility supplements, or the nutritional liver and organ meat supplements, I think are helpful. But do you need them? Eat the fatty meat, the bone marrow, the bone broth, the organ meats, rock solid. Even the glandulars can be helpful. Let's see. Mike Rudd, how you doing? Good morning. Describe hungry on carnivore. I started 3 weeks ago and I'm not that hungry anymore. Listen, your appetite is just drops because of you're getting the fat that suppresses your inflammation, because your brain and your body is saying, why are you not eating fat? Like now your liver, see, your liver is on overdrive because it must make the fat that you're not eating. You don't eat fat, your liver is going to make fat out of amino acids and sugars with insulin. You see, insulin resistance is hepatogenous diabetes. Just ask most of your carnivore and keto and nutritional experts about hepatogenous diabetes. They don't know anything about it. And glycosylation and the glycobiome, they don't know it. But my appetite is really down. But when I eat it up. But I eat about a fistful or two of ribeye uh, every day with some butter and salt. Voila, bingo. Does it really matter? It does. Happy Sunday to you, my friends. It is. Where is it? The 9th of July. We prime it up. Eat as much as you want today. Tomorrow starts the 5-day fast. The 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. The next meal is the evening of Friday next week. Be there. We need you. Go to KMT, Kiltz Mighty Tribe, the Keto Meat Tribe, KMT. Share your stories, successes, failures, hardships on this. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m., the KMT video will show up, and we'll maybe throw in a live for those on the KMT also. Let's see, new to your info, Ashley G. Strength training is a huge part of my life. Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, get-ups, but you can do the heavy lifting. You can do the dumbbells, the barbells, or whatever you want to do in there. I think that's really great. Let's see, I've been RA, carnivore for about a year, and doing more harm with lifting. Yes, heavy lifting. I think that the heavy lifting is putting a tremendous amount of stress and strain and inflammation back at you that I think is not good for us. Vanessa Blake asked for MG CMY consult BU, but your schedule's not out. Sad face. Vanessa, text me at 315-416-9872. I'll get you in with me. Just or say, hey, I want to get in earlier, but text Dr. Kiltz 315-416-9872, or you can reach me on my Instagram at Dr. Kiltz. My YouTube is a little harder to get to all those messages on YouTube, but also my WhatsApp, just text Kiltzy there. Let's see, Tanya Bass, cruciferous vegetables will crucify you. They're deadly. Cruciferous vegetables are deadly for humanity. Don't believe me? Do the experiment. Eliminate plants for 4 weeks. Go carnivore, or do the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. You will feel the very best. So many women are getting pregnant. Their sex life improves. Men's sex life improves. Libido improves. And that your ejaculations and sperm will be better. You'll reduce DNA fragmentation and damage. Your prostate will open up, and you'll be able to pee again. But it's a game changer. Cruciferous vegetables will crucify you, and it's so deadly. I do not recommend it. And listen, I'm not buying anyone's following or subscribing. I'm just putting out their ideas that I learned as a physician that were wrong. Read Ken Berry's book, The Lies My Doctors Told Me. We're still lying, because if you eat plants, you become a domesticated animal like a dog, cat, and a sheep. Sorry. And then you are but a slave, a soldier, a peasant, and a prisoner. You are controlled. You will fight for those things. You will party it up. Go to the meetup where it's meat, salt, and water. That's it. Maybe we'll throw in some butter. I'm going down to Lisa Wiedemann's on the 22nd. She's a rock star, carnivore doctor. She's the real McCoy. Let's see, new to your info. Again, do the light weights, in my opinion, or do slow burn with Fred Hahn, right? It's slow burn. And again, you just have to you can do Tai Chi and yoga, and you don't have to lift any weights at all. That's it. The most important exercise, get up. ED for Men, carnivore, Lori Milaro, and we're asking for everyone's experience. Go to Dr. Kiltz, go to Kiltz Mighty Tribe, and tell us about the challenges, the hardships, but the non-scale victories. As my NSVs, as my good friend Bella likes to give us, is the victory is you're feeling like a lioness, like the temple, like the amazing human being you truly are. Right on. How can I get my lining? Because was at 15, they told me that couldn't. No, 15, anywhere up to 20 is millimeters okay, Ramirez Laura. So tell them Kiltz says up to 20 is fine. 15 is fine, in my opinion. Water. Now, I know that Dr. Chafee and others talk about 2-hour window. No water 2 hours before, 2 hours after. Sips are probably okay, but we drink too much water. We drink too much water. Listen, you're making water. Look at Laszlo and Esther Boros about deuterium depletion. You see, you burn fatty acids to make ATP, H2O, and CO2. Right? That's it. But erectile dysfunction for men, if you know men who are suffering from difficult to get it up and keep it up and have a proper ejaculation, go carnivore. We are recruiting all mighty men who want to come back to the lion side and stop eating salad. Nature's toilet paper. Sorry. Let's see. Insta story. Thank you. It's real that water with food, low starch, low stomach acid. Remember, you're diluting it. You don't need it. Don't do it. Eat the meat. Lions eat, you don't see lions with a bunch of water. People still are sitting in the water next to the kill, do we? Daphne, love. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. UX, Unhex Abel. Feast on air. 0 calories, infinite flavor, bone hallucinations. Again, feast on the mighty magic of the mind. You see, if you're always saying, I'm always hungry, well, guess what? There you go. Fasting is lasting. We're doing a 5-day fast, rock solid, amazing. Be there with Kiltz, morning and evening, the next 5 days. We're going to take you through it. Is it easy? No. We're doing it because it's hard. Absolutely. Lisa, fertility capsule supplements able to be open and put in your homemade ice cream. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Grind them up. Put them in the ice cream. Get a mortar and pestle. Put them in there. That's the very best way. 9 months since reversal. Never get pregnant. Daphne, look at Carnivore. Get your HSG. Possible laparoscopy. Treat for endo. But if it's not working, you might need IVF. That's it. Fatty meat increases libido. Absolutely, Gustavo. Men, we are the master lions. We've been duped to eat plants and drink beer all the time. Minimize the alcohol to become the master of your life. You might even eliminate it if you're like having it every day. Sips from time to time. Whiskey, wine, or beer is not good for you, my dear. Deadly. Let's see. Desert. Let's see. Did I get it, Robert? Where'd you go? Did I? Let's see. Let's see. I'll be seeing you in September for my 3rd transfer. 3rd time's the charm. Look at the family building guide. Kiltz's keto is carnivore. You go the carnivore way. It's kick-ass. Now, for my vegans, it's increase the coconut fat and cook your carbs well. Eat 1 meal a day, but twice the volume of fat, or at least 1-to-1 volume of fat, and white rice, white potatoes. Now, if you're a vegetarian, it's eggs, cream, cheese. What else is there? Let's see. Eggs, cream, cheese. That's it. Butter makes everything better. Do it. Robert, absolutely. I'm there with you guys. Spirit, repeat the fasting challenge. Go to drkiltz.com. We're going to be feasting it up today. We start our 5-day fast tomorrow morning. So your last meal is actually tonight. Nothing to eat until Friday night. Is it easy? No effing way. It's hard. We're running a marathon. It's game-changing for you and all of us. Let's see. Molecular fertility supplements we recommend, or look at our nutrition. Kiltz Health Nutritional Solutions. Really recommend it. Really great. Let's see. Dr. Emily Gana, way awesome. Dorley Gastu, folic acid to prepare my body for IVF. Eat the liver, bone marrow, bone broth, eat the liver, the very best. Look at our nutritional solutions. but absolutely folic acid, you can drink it. Let's see, Breland, at AFMC Dwyer. Good morning, good afternoon, Kylie, Mika, Oliveria, Bushra. Thank you. Life is no joke, but you gotta have humor in it, right? When God gives you like, what is it, lemons, he's waiting for you to make lemonade out of it, but don't eat the plants. Right on. Again, 5 weeks, I didn't think this would ever happen. Oh, Nicole Leo. Listen, I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent. Never give up. Always give it to God. Have positivity in your life. Miss T and I are maybe going to Mirbeau for a little. I'm going to feast it up today. I might have a carb or two. Don't chastise me too long. Good books to help learn how to fast. Let's see. Go to Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. There you start there. drkiltz.com. Look at Jason Fung, another good one. We're gonna have Jason on the channel. Talk to Jason. He's a rock star. Sadiqas dry toothbrush, sea salt to clean. Thank you, Sadiqas. Just the sea salt. Done. Bingo. Done. I had gastric sleeve done 8 months ago and plan to do IVF third round in October. Any advice? Carnivore, fasting, 1 meal a day, and faith all the way. Never give up, Robert. We're going to get you there. Gastric sleeve. Again, I don't recommend gastric sleeve. Now, for some people who just have tried everything, you might look at the Ozempic and those drugs for a short amount of time, but the gastric sleeve, not a fan of it. Listen, go carnivore, ketovore, fasting, join the tribe, the Kiltz Mighty tribe. It's rock star. Let's see. Is prenatal carpal tunnel a sign of inflammation? Yes, carpal tunnel inflammation. But look, we all have inflammation, all of us. Inflammation is part of the human existence. Right on. But cold water therapy, red light therapy, but you don't have to do expensive stuff. Just go out and walk in nature. Slow it down, cool it down. Meditation, prayer. If you got troubles, love your troubles. Love every challenge that's ever come your way. Joy with them, right? Think them all good. Shaznimo. And don't forget, please follow, like, subscribe, share a thumbs up. Share this with your friends, your family members on Crazy Kiltz. I'm in my pottery studio today. Mrs. Wong taught me pottery and centering myself back in 72 at John Marshall High School. Keto, carnivore, fasting, cold water therapy, light therapy, meditation and prayer will reduce inflammation. Forever Deja and Rick Frazier. Gastric sleeve, we'll get away. I'm sorry I missed a lot of these questions. I'm going back trying to catch up. I've always wanted to do a clay art. Go join a Clayscapes in the Syracuse. Andrew and Don Seymour, their family, amazing. The very best supplies, but you can buy them from all over the world. That's the amazing part. That's it. The life of Trump. Is that it? Can we start a new cycle if we have left our balance from prior? Yes, you can. If you have a leftover balance, please start paying on it something. We need your help in order to keep the mission of affordable fertility care. I need people to please pay your balances or start something, because without it, we can't do the work. My embryologist, everyone can't do the work. Low AMH-DOR, doc, just primed with estrogen for 4 weeks. It's so, okay, estrase, prometrium, human growth for 4 weeks is the best priming. Carnivore way, but may I ask how we can eat butter for health if we know cow's milk isn't the best for adult humans? Again, I'm not a big milk eater, but you're better off eating bone marrow and bone broth, and the fat from the cow for sure doesn't really matter. But some of us can tolerate cow's milk, cow's cream, and cow's butter. So for some of us, we can tolerate it. Carnivore took his testosterone levels down. Any opinions? I never saw Paul Saladino without eating some carbohydrates. I think his mindset is what brought him down. And I don't measure my testosterone, but I can tell you my sexual life is perfect and beautiful, and I'm happy with where I'm at. but I don't worry about my hormones. I don't measure my hormones. I'm not looking at my hormones, because you look at them and you go like, well, they're in the lower range of normal. Well, what's the range? Stop measuring it. But a carnivore is kick ass, but eat some testicles, man. Women, eat some ovaries. Maybe that's it. Right on. Let's see. Carnivore is it. Isn't Again, I do some butter, but again, for some people, it's not as good. Daphne, good. Oh, let's see. Forever. I've always watched pottery. Let's see. A class here in LA. I used to go to Laguna Clay. I hung out in Laguna, California. The Pottery Shack. Loved it. But I've been doing pottery for 50 years. Woo! I'm from LA too. Forever. Deja. Daphne, Kiltz is being a year since I do my retrieval from our office. I never get pregnant. You need to do an HSG, laparoscopy. If it's not working, go to IVF. That's it. Noel Batista, my pleasure. The cups, I like the cups collection. Again, go online to Dr. Kiltz, get a Kiltz cup, $20. It fuels the fire of helping people with fertility issues. That's what this intention is. The more we can help bring in to help people. The same thing with molecular fertility. You buy molecular fertility supplements, it's helping us support the fertility world. That's it. Let's see. Roots. The fast but apprehensive keto messed my thyroid, then POI, 1 month carnivore, but no LH surge yet. Give it a shot. Go slow and easily. Don't expect right away. Be patient with the way. I'm healing. I'm a mom. I'm a dad. I'm a parent. Best way to start fasting. Don't go in the kitchen, Tiffany. But the best way is eat as much as you can today. This is the priming, the feasting, and then no food tomorrow. But Gerolsteiner and salt. Let's see. Teja from Indiana. Is that India? Thank you. Parminder. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm hitting the buttons. Let's see. Diet genius. The carnivore is the diet genius. It is kick-ass amazing. But listen, that doesn't mean you never eat a carbohydrate. Sometimes is okay. But the master way is carnivore and minimize the carbs of plants. Uganda, Vida, good morning. One acupuncture before and after egg retrieval is good. Meditation, prayer, visualization. And my good friends from all over the globe, from Africa, from South America, from Asia, from the Russian, from all over the world, Europe, Parminder, big meal after exercise at night, ribeye steak after 5 days fasting. Again, and some people are going to have some fasting challenges. That's why we're doing this all together. Go to Dr. Kiltz for the fasting channel. The Kiltz's fasting right on our drkiltz.com. We're going to share the ideas. All my team members are going to be there helping answer your questions. Cod liver oil is good as beef, chicken, liver. I think they're all good. Eat the cod liver, the chicken, the fish, all of it. But you got to eat the whole thing. Maria Miller, cod liver is as good as beef liver, chicken liver. I think it is. Doc, I've been Emika, eating commercial eggs, always notice inflammation, but ate pasteurized, raised, non-inflammation. That's why it's important. If you say you're allergic to eggs or even butter, where are those animals eating? You want to make sure pasture, free range. Again, I'm not using the marketed words. Free range, pasture raised, organic, regenerative. That's the very best way. That's it for sure. Let's see. Mika, also good stem my meat when it couldn't fry. However, look at the rawest meat is the very best. That's the very best. Lisa, Daphne, let's see, get everyone's names in there. Laura, Ed Johnson. Don't forget, come over to YouTube, Facebook, or my Instagram, see my fertility Dr. Kiltz, and of course, the Mighty Tribe. I'll be signing off in a minute. Appreciate everyone. Maybe on tonight in the Mighty Tribe, we'll see. I might come back on again tonight to share again tips on fasting. Cornerstone Productions, ever study into dry fasting? Dry fasting is another great one. But again, we're doing a wet fast, water. You can do tea and coffee, and you can do, if you're a bone marrow, you just can't get off the bone broth right yet, that's okay. Start somewhere. wherever you're at, it's okay. Ed Johnson, doesn't your body sugar get thrown all out of whack without eating for 5 days? No, you actually heal properly. You see, they've convinced you that you have to eat regularly to maintain your sugar. That's deadly. That's the problem. Okay. Listen, you don't eat for 2 weeks. Your sugar is perfectly fine. That's it. Your fat is the fuel for your body. When you run out of fat, then you're in trouble. But as long as you have fat on you, you're fantastic. Let's see. Does muscle get metabolized after 2 days? Nope. And white and brown fat, I don't know what the difference is. Antibiotics, are antibiotics safe of infection? Yes, they are. I think they are, but you want to get checked out, properly treated for sure. Let's see. I'm sorry I haven't gotten a chance to answer everyone's questions and comments. I really appreciate everyone stopping in. Functional genomics, it said cruciferous vegetables, they're bad for all of us. And you don't need to get a functional genomics to answer the question what's bad for human beings. Eat fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter, cream, best ever. Bevy girl, Carol Steiner, you're my friend. I love you. Let's see, Teresita Marie. Since I went carnivore February, my period pain has went from literally blackout pain to manageable. Also, my ice cream. Again, look, I'm Italian. I love pasta, bread. I love yogurt and all that shit, but I minimize it. Ray Borquez, good morning. Sandra Rosales, good morning, good afternoon. The winner will be named for all of that. We have a mighty team at CMI Fertility, CMI Healing Arts. Don't forget, if you're in Syracuse, get yourself a massage and acupuncture. That's it. Pretty Ricky, how you doing? Let's see. Forever Deja, thanks for stopping in. Sadiqas, Catholic Carnivore Housewife. Join the 5-day fast. Listen, it's not easy, but it's for hard. Anyone can skip church all the time or their daily prayers or their daily work in or workout. But when you do it on a consistent basis every single day, it's not hard. You don't have to overdo it. Just practice every single day to come into the temple. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Fatty meat, I do my meal one time a day, but if you want to have a snack or two, vegetables want to make you a vegetable. That's as simple as that, G. Vernon. It's it. Look at toxic plants that kill, all that. Look at drkiltz.com. Cassandra Harrington have been carnivore 4 months, but weight loss is super slow. Again, being skinny is not what the intent of a human being is supposed to be in a famine. Again, being skinny is deadly and dangerous. We're meant to gain weight, and losing weight slowly is normal. You want to go into a concentration camp? Listen, be happy with your weight. You are amazing. 188.54, you're beautiful. That's it. All right. Dr. Kiltz is signing off in the Pottery Studio, kiltzcups.com. Check it out. Grateful to you for stopping in. I'm sorry I didn't get to everyone's messages. Consult with PA Friday, and I really didn't like her vibes. Shay, 315-416-9872. Ask for Kiltzy. I'll get you in. Let me know who the PA was, because we want to help everyone do better. And sometimes people don't vibe with us, but they vibe with someone else. All right. I really love you. Be making moves. All right. Make the moves. Lots of questions today. What about amenorrhea and low body weight on a teenager? Add fatty meat. Go carnivore. It's kick-ass amazing. Amazing. Look at Rebecca Eichmann. She's amazing. I have fish oil supplements on day 5. Well, yeah, you can do your medications, your supplements. Do your best you can. Just stay away from food, even fatty meat. Snack with. I do my ribeye steak. I cut it up in slices, dry age a little bit, a little salt, Malden or Redmond's. Probiotics are bad. Why would you put a bacteria yeast in an open wound? You've been duped to believe that the bacteria and yeast in your body are good for you. They may be there, but they're not good for you. Coconut meat. Coconut meat is what? Coconut meat comes from a plant. Don't recommend it. Let's see. Snack. We did that. Probiotics. Starting carnivore soon. Adrian Piotek. BMI is low already. Fatty meat. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Try that out. It'll build the weight. You'll feel better. Do some resistance work. Don't do excessive cardio. You'll lose more weight. Stet, I live in New Jersey and always really cloudy, especially in winter. Recommend vitamin D supplements. Eat the liver, the bone marrow, the bone broth, and you'll be very better. You don't need the supplements, but check out our molecular fertility supplements and our carnivore Kiltz's nutritional solutions. That'll help. I'm in upstate New York, but you know what? I don't like think, oh, it's too gloomy and cloudy. The sunlight gets through the clouds. It's getting to you. You just gotta love the darkness. You see, we have to love the darkness in life. Two salts, Redmond's real salt and Malden salt are my two favorites. But there's so many salts out there, aren't there? Concerned about losing more weight on a 5-day fast. Your thoughts? Earthly fats. That may not be right. You might do a 1-day fast, but again, add more fat. Build it up to then fast it out. But get rid of plants. That's all. Again, fasting isn't necessary, and it might not be right for you or everyone today. All right. Again, thank you for stopping in. I got to say my goodbyes. I'm going to go out to a brunch with Miss Tia, my partner, who's been down in Sarasota for the couple weeks. She's visiting Kiltzy. I'm blessed and lucky. And all of us, by the way, the most important person to love is God. And look in the mirror, and there it is. Have an awesome, amazing day. I'll see you later. God bless. And don't forget, get into the pottery studio, the art studio, because you're the artist of your life. No one else is. All right. Again, thank you. Thank you to everyone. I'm sorry if I missed a lot of those great questions. Join me again tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do my foursome of all of these. God